Hey, Caramel's Crittenton here, aka Miss Success. And today I wanted to talk to you about appreciating what you already have. So this is part of our daily gratitude series in the top 10. And usually every day I make a list of 10 things I'm grateful for. Well, most days I make a list, not every day, but most days I make a list. But I wanted to talk to you about appreciating what is around us. Now, I decided this morning that I was going to get up and take a walk to the park, which is my absolute favorite place to be. And, I've been saying I was going to do it, and then I've been putting it off, which I don't even know why, because I really love being in the park. I love nature. It helps me think. I feel close to God. You may call it your higher power or whatever, but I just feel so connected. So I've been putting it off. I just want to show you guys how beautiful the sky is today. Look at that. That is just incredible. It's amazing. All these big white fluffy clouds out here. And then you can see, the tall bush, whatever you want to call it. And then we have this lovely trail that I'm going on today. Now, ladies, don't be nervous. If you want to take a walk, just make sure there's other people out. I usually walk when there's a lot of other people that are out and about. So take some safety precautions. You don't want to be found in the wooded area. But anyway, so that's not what I was going to talk about. I want to talk about appreciating what you already have. This park is right down the street from my house, literally, so I can just walk over here and just commune with nature. They're doing a little bit of construction, so you might hear that in the background. They're building houses not too far from here. But for the most part, it's usually pretty quiet. So, we tend to take for granted the things that we see every day, the things that are right there in front of our eyes. It can be our family, it can be our spouse or our significant other, it can be our job or the work that we do. It can be anything. It can be something as simple as your car, your health, things that we take for granted until we don't have them anymore or we need them. And so recently, I found myself needing a new car. It's interesting that you don't really appreciate the car you have until you realize, oh great, I gotta get another car. So that put me on a hole. I want to be very clear about what car I want, and not so much how I'm gonna get it, because the how, if you study the law of attraction, the how will take care of itself. It's more about what do I want. Okay, so I just want you guys to really just take a few minutes every day to think about the things that you already have, the people in your life, the things that you like, even the things that you don't like. The things that you don't like, what could you do differently? Could you make a different choice? Could you change it? I kind of, like I said, I was not coming to the park, not walking in the park every day, which is something I really enjoy. I'm looking around because, there's stuff in the park. There's stuff in the park. So anyway, but I just want to show you some things we take for granted, like something, just the beauty of nature. There's the pretty, flowers and the green, and I found this cute little bridge, and there were some people running earlier, and so I had to move over a little so they could get by. But just even look at the colors on the leaves. They're just so beautiful, and it's just, like I said, things that we just take for granted. Here's the cute little covered bridge. It's just over a little tiny creek or whatever. So I want you guys to enjoy this morning walk with me. And there's the little creek. I don't know if you can see it. And so look at these cute little white flowers. So I'm going to take pictures of stuff because I love to get right up in nature's face, kind of like that, and take some pretty pictures. But anyway, again, I just want to encourage you guys to not take anything for granted. Don't take your family for granted. Don't take your health for granted. Don't take your relationships for granted. Don't take your job for granted. So many people are out of work, and so many people that have jobs are dissatisfied with their job. And that's okay. Actually, I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm going to encourage you to be a little dissatisfied with working for someone else, Start thinking about what could I do for myself? Even if you love your job. Like I was fortunate when I did work before I started my first company, to have a job that for the most part I really liked. The only thing I didn't like was someone was still dictating to me, you know, when I could be off, when I had to come in, things like that. And for the most part, I was a director, so I ran, the department, but it still was not my own thing. So what did I do? I knew there was a point that I wanted to do my own thing. So I was always an entrepreneur. My parents had several businesses growing up. Even though my dad was in the Air Force, he still always had businesses going. So I always had that mindset. And as I got older, I really, really, really appreciated having that. And then I started talking to people and coaching people and things like that, that wanted to be entrepreneurs. It wasn't really until then that I realized the gift, I would say, it was given to me by having had that entrepreneurial background, because so many people want to be their own boss and they want to create a life of their own, but they're afraid because no one in their family's ever done it. So you could be the first to do it. You really can do it. It's not that complicated. And if you're not sure, I will help you. That's what I do. But again, just appreciate every single thing in your life. The beauty of nature. And we have these pretty little white flower thingies here. And I mean, they're just really pretty. Now, don't go around touching stuff that you've never seen before, because, nature's pretty, but sometimes it can be poisonous. So don't touch anything that you've never seen before. And then this little pretty flower right here, I love it. It's just the cutest little yellow bud. And anyway, that's it, guys. I'm going to finish my walk. Remember to be appreciative, show gratitude for every single thing in your life today. If you haven't hugged your kid or kissed your significant other or told your boss, thank you for employing me. If you haven't thanked yourself today and appreciated yourself, do something nice for you. Do something nice for somebody else. Okay, that's it. You guys have a great day. Talk to you again tomorrow. Carol Crittenton. Bye.